Some would call it a revolutionary way to travel, depending on someone else. For a ride like a taxi or a bus was flipped upside down by a mobile app and the press of a button. By now, many know how services like Uber work, and tonight we're taking it a step further. What's life like for an Uber driver, and is it something that you should consider? 13 News anchor Thorn rides along and finds out.
Hailing a ride has never been easier. With a smartphone, you could simply get an app, press a few buttons, and within minutes, someone will pick you up and take you where you need to go. Even your payment is handled electronically.
Oh, it's been great. I've had more fun than what I thought.
Andy McKee is an Uber driver. In July, the service launched here in West Virginia. Andy jumped on the opportunity.
Before I started driving for Uber, I never even took an Uber.
Pulling up in his white Ford Expedition, Uber with Andy gives riders an experience, complete with candy, refreshments, and entertainment.
Everybody knows me from the disco light. You know, a lot of people say, oh man, you put all this money into this. I really don't have a lot into it.
Andy already has a job in sales. Uber is just a way to make some extra money. As for someone looking to do it full-time in West Virginia,
I don't think it's there yet. It will be. I really think it will be.
In the meantime, there's still good money to be made, especially when Uber gets an influx of requests with not many drivers. It's called surge pricing.
You could make really good money. I mean, a $10 trip to Barbersville from Huntington could be, you know, instead of a $10 trip, it could be a $50 trip. You know, just like that if it's surging.
Uber drivers can also get a little backlash from their cab counterparts.
Yeah, they tell me I'm number one a lot with a certain finger.
As for interesting passenger stories,
I found a shoe in here one time, so I texted them and I said, you know, I'm bringing your shoe back. It's in the mailbox. Don't make it weird. And the next morning at about 11 o'clock, he was like, thanks, sorry for passing out. Found the shoe in the mailbox. It was only a little weird.
Andy says some of his motivation is to get drunk drivers off the road, but there's no denying he's running a business.
When I pull up and somebody's, you know, cheering like, oh man, it's you again, or something like that, that's fun for me, and that's what I like about it.
For 13 News, I'm Thorn, working for you in Huntington.
Go Andy. Well, with a background check, a car made in 2005 or newer, valid registration and insurance, you can be on your way to being a driver.